Hello. Welcome to Watching Ethereum Live with Great Scott the Gamer, where we do everything except for watch Ethereum Live, usually. This show is not for children, so if you're a children, go to bed, and for the rest of you, everything that we say is for educational or entertainment purposes and will be held against you in the court of law. Tonight, Michelob Ultra. Again, I have like a 24 pack of these guys. I got to finish it off anyway, so I thought might as well. We got a lot to talk about today. What I need to do is have like some kind of a thing like BitBoy does, Ben, where he has like a little thing on the top corner where it's like all the different subjects he's going to talk about, and then he talks about them in order, and it's like helpful to keep track. I'm going to start off by doing remote viewing. Remote control. Now, what you want to use is TeamViewer. TeamViewer.com. Download it on your computer that you want to control your rig from, and download it on the rig, and then download it on the computer. Okay, well, it says I already have it. That's funny. Anyway, once you go and you download TeamViewer on both your rig and your computer that you want to control it from, you're going to set up your system, which I'm trying to look to see real quick. What up, Doc Pop? Resurrect. I set up remote viewing of my it's just easier to do it from the app. Once you download it then once you download it, and then you go into the app and you set it up, and I'm trying to pull up the app. Give me a second. I actually don't know if I can show what's on the app since it has a lot of my information on it. Interesting. So I set up TeamViewer on my phone as well, and I'm able to just open up the app on my phone. It says I'm currently offline, which I'm not. Okay. I can see it says you can't see it. Of course you can't see it. My computers, and then I have my 6 NVIDIA T1070 Ti's, which you can't see that. Remote control, huh? No. Remote control. And then you can actually see, I can see the screen. What up, Mike? Yeah, it is happy. This is my rig running, and I'm viewing it on my phone. Earlier today, one of my rigs was over 80 degrees Celsius. It was well over 80. I don't know what it was, but I put a fan on it. It was too hot to touch. I touched it and it would burn my finger. And I was like, holy shit. They're set up and there's a one card. There's 6 cards, and they all blow in the same direction on their fans. And so like they get hotter, progressively hotter. And then the last one in the line is like the hottest. The rest aren't even hot at all, but the last 2 are kind of hot. The second to last one's really warm, but the last one was burning. I was like, oh my God, how hot is this? So I grabbed a little mini fan that I had in my camping gear and just set it up, and it blows on the rig. And then it went from like whatever it was, 80 something, to 73, 74, which is good. I ordered a 3090 today. And I'm excited about that. I'm going to pop it in. I'm going to like pop it in to one of my slots on one of my rigs and see if I can get it working, see if I can get it pumping out stuff. I got all the parts except for my CPU, my i5, my Gen 9 i5 hasn't arrived, and my risers haven't arrived for my next rig. So I have 6 2070s, RTX 2070s, and all the parts ready to go. And I'm just waiting for the risers to arrive and the CPU to arrive. And they're supposed to be arriving tomorrow. So maybe we can look at Amazon here. What? No. Go to my orders and it says arriving tomorrow. Oh, I have an 8-port Gigabyte Ethernet switch coming in tomorrow. Oh, I forgot about that. I also have a USB 3 SATA hard drive adapter cable. Let me just, I can show this. I'm going to show it. No, we don't want to see all of it. Yeah. What? Sorry, where you got the 3090? Yeah, I got this 3090 right here. Boom! Jeez. It's only $3,000. It's on sale because they're going for $3,500. Currently unavailable. I bought the last one that was available. $3,000 for a single 3090. It was, but they go for $3,500 to $4,000 all day long. So really, I got $500 off easily. The only 3090s that seem to be available, and I created a list, by the way. I have a GPU wish list, and I look at all these GPUs and just like check them for availability. By the way, there's an A10 Pro from $25,000. I might get one of those. Used. This is my problem. These are all fucking used. For $25,000 to $35,000, a $35,000 A10 Pro is used. Give me a fucking break. What up, Ben Nam? Dude, I've been waiting for you to come back so I can talk to you about fucking mining, bro. I have so many questions that I want to ask. Miners and their miner channels have blown up, okay? Anybody who was mining before crypto blew up in like December and January, their channels blew up. And now they're just too fucking big to answer any questions or talk in the chat or any other fucking thing. It's annoying. It's annoying. Am I going to game on the card? No, I don't have a desktop. I have a laptop. I do all this on a laptop. Let me turn off that webcam so I can get up to no good here. I've been busy with my military stuff. Oh, good. I want to cough. Holy shit. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. So I created a list, guys. I created a list that uses a little calculating algorithm to basically look at profitability of cards by computational profitability, electrical costs, the cost of the GPU, the daily interest of borrowing the money off of a credit card for as much as 20%, 5-year payoff period, and then daily return with all those assumptions. For this is for one GPU daily. The daily return on a 3090, I'm putting at 570 times 6 in a 6 GPU rig, $34 a day, and then in a month, $1,026.49. Now, we're talking about $1,000 a month after all other costs, electric, the paying down the rig at a 5-year payoff period, interest for the loan if you took one, even if it's a credit card, etc. Okay, doesn't pay itself off in 6 months, doesn't even pay itself off in a year, but at the current rates and volumes, it's going to pay itself off with 2 years. And this is assuming the current post-electric cost net profit that you could look on NiceHash, for example. If you look on NiceHash and you just happen to look up, you should get $10 to $13 a day on that 3090. Yeah, right. But I've just explained why this number is, well, first of all, the current rate is 9.10. It's not 10 to 13 because fucking farming profits are down lower than they ever fucking were in 2 months. And of course I start mining when Ethereum daily profit rates are down 50%. Of course, that's when I start mining. But anyway, so 9.11 a day, right? So this is 9.10 a day, right? But that doesn't include the cost of the hardware, right? This number does not include the cost of the hardware, right? So, well, it doesn't include the cost of borrowing money for the hardware. It doesn't include those things, which I've included. So what I've done here is I put an average cost of the 3090 that I was able to get at 3,100, okay? And then the daily interest cost to borrow money to pay for it. A 5-year payoff schedule. So right here, if we were to pay off this GPU over 5 years, it would cost $570 a day. So listen, if you have a $3,000 GPU that makes $10 a day, there's about $4 a day to pay it off if you pay it off in 5 years. In 5 years, if you spend $5 a day times 365 days times 5 for 5 years, it's not $4. It's not $4. This is the cost after. So whatever it is, C2 divided by 1825. So whatever that. I was just eyeballing it. So $1.70. This is about the same actually. Huh. So this is the daily cost of a 20% interest cost. If you borrowed $3,100 at 20% interest, your daily interest charges would be $1.70. Okay, $1.70, and you have to take that into account. If you borrow the money to pay for this $3,100 and you're paying 20% interest because it's a credit card, this $1.70 is your daily interest charges. Now, what else? We have another $1.70, just happens to be, if we paid $3,100 off over 5 years, it'd be $1.70 a day. So basically we're taking off $3.40 a day, and then yeah, 910 minus 340, yeah, $5.70. So it's basically $1.70 interest, $1.70 to pay it off. So you're paying, you know, $3.40 a day just to pay this thing off, right? And that comes right off of this profit, which includes the electrical takeoff. So you're basically only making $5.70 a day on this 3090, okay? $5.70 a day. That's your real profit, and that is as long as you pay this thing off in a 5-year period, right? Which, let's say it doesn't balloon and it falls at some point between now and September, and let's say you're barely profitable, this thing could take you, you know, 4, 5, 6 years to pay off. So, like, if it balloons, yeah, you might pay it off in 6 months or 10 months. But if it doesn't balloon, it could take you 5 years to pay this thing off. So that's why I gave it a 5. Plus, GPUs tend to last 5 to 10 years. So if we want to depreciate our asset over 5 years, we're looking at a 5-year time period. Plus, that's a normal computing machine depreciation schedule, 5 years. Anyway, so I'm considering that after all my other costs of 3090 is $5.70 a day profit, $34.22 a month times, because that's, if this was times 6 for a 6 GPU rig, and then this is the daily for a 6 GPU rig, this is the monthly. So 34.22 times 30, and we're looking at a 6 GPU rig with a 1,026 profit. And that's like super profit, because this includes all your costs, your electric costs, your financing costs, and your asset repayment costs. So, okay, 6 months, you're in the hole. After 1 year, you're getting closer to breaking even. By 2 years, you're breaking even, okay? You're making money. Here's something funny. Right here, a 1660 Super is cheap enough and powerful enough that it would actually pay itself off within a year. It's one of the only ones on this whole list. It's the only one on this whole list that would pay itself off in a year. So I said, wow, is it better to just like have something that pays itself off in a year, but has a bigger chance of like being, you know, useless in 3 years, or buy something that won't pay itself off for 3 years but might not be profitable in 6 months, and then it's, you know, who's going to make those payments for the next 3 years without it being profitable, right? So anyway, this is my little calculator. If you look, this is my 2 rigs. I have this rig and this rig, the 2070s and the 1070 Ti's. I was thinking, since I did the 1070 Ti's and a 2070, that maybe I would do the 3070, and then I would have the 1070, 2070, and a 3070 rig, and that'd be fun. The 3070s are too expensive, though. Like, I'm not finding 3070s at good rates. The 3070s are still $3,000, and at $3,000, they're just not worthwhile. They're just way too expensive. I mean, if you're buying a 3070 if you would buy a 3070 at $3,000, then you would buy a 3090 at $6,000. So that tells you about how much that is. Yeah, so the 1660 Super and also the 1660 Ti's are both really close at paying themselves off within a year, which makes me want to like make like if I was going to make like a 10 card rig or like a 12 card rig or some big ass rig, maybe I would just fill it with these little fucking guys, you know, $650 a piece or some shit. Anyway, what do I have coming tomorrow? So, what? In a week, I got a 3090 in a week. And by the way, there was a bunch of 3090s available today. And I was like, should I buy them? Should I buy them? Should I buy all these 3090s available? There's a bunch. What do you think about, does anybody know anything about Founders Edition? I've heard people complaining about Founders Editions for rigs. They get too hot, they're too long, they're too this, they're too that. Just let me know if you know anything about Founders Editions, because they're usually readily available. Like, of all the things that aren't, that all these things are not really available, and then the Founders Edition is usually available. Look at this. You can buy 3090s all day for $3,500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, they have 6 now. Ooh, one. Ooh, that's new. They didn't have 6 available. I might have bought 6 if I had known 6 would be available. Oh, Jesus, that looks nice. This guy actually has really terrible ratings. 50%. I don't know if I'd buy off of this guy. No, they haven't done that yet. Resurrect. They're planning on doing that, but you would just not use those drivers. Like they would try to update drivers, and then they would if, they're they're gonna do that, but I think every miner is gonna have a workaround with drivers so that they don't get affected by it. You just you know, whatever. I think it'll be fine. There'll be no sweat. Their new ones, like their new line, might have that. I don't know if they can force it on you without updating your drivers though, but as of now they don't. They don't do that. What else? So I'm waiting for the Netgear 8 port gigabit Ethernet switch, this SATA hard drive adapter cable so that I can flash my SSD before doing an install on a rig. That'll be fun. Some thermal compounds, some computer screws delivered today, a 3-pack of switches delivered today. So you think they've nerfed the cards for Ethereum? I'd be surprised, because my 1070 Ti's are mining exactly what what they've been mining for, what everyone said they'd been mining for months. They didn't change. We got another Ethernet core, Samsung 970 Evo Plus, 500 gig, an Asus Prime 7 390A. Our 8 gig Patriot Viper, our Corsair HXI 1200i, and then powered risers, an i5 core. I'm looking for 9th gen here. I'm pretty sure it's 9th gen, even though it doesn't say here. Yep. And then, yeah, of course, our 6 2070s. Oh my goodness gracious. Very cool. Let's see what Ethereum's doing. Yeah. I put this top on it before it happened. The new 3060s only. So Ben, do you think they did it? Do you think they're gonna have been able to do it to retroactively, like with driver updates? So yeah. So like, let's say their newest line, they're gonna do it like maybe from factory. That'll be what it is. But do you think they'll ruin people's cards by doing driver updates and fucking us? I don't think they're doing anything to the other cards, huh? That's cool. So I originally had made myself up a really nice USB. By the way, this is like a Samsung solid metal, really nice. I don't like this rounded up part. Like, why the fuck did they do that? I don't. Maybe I missed something. Why did they do this? Anyway, it's got a hole that I can use for like a keychain thing, so maybe I'll put a keychain on it. I don't know, but nice solid metal. That's cool. I did put Windows on here, and I was gonna use Windows again. However, somebody on this channel recommended to look at Hive OS, and I started researching Hive OS, and I'm not really a huge fan of it because of a number of reasons. more difficult to set up and install, and they more people involved. They charge a percentage. Especially if you get to like over 4 rigs and this, that, and the other thing. So I'm not pumped, right? But I think I want to try the Hive OS. So I'm going to be flashing a version of Hive OS onto my SSD so that when I build a rig, hopefully it starts right up into Hive OS. The reason I want to do Hive OS, though, regardless of all the reasons I don't like it, is I think it's like Russian software. I think they can, control it heavily in this and that. But I think ETH Miner is a little bit more public and it's a little bit more freeware and isn't so controlled with purpose. But anyway, the Hive OS has this ability to go into the system, pick up all the metrics, put them onto one dashboard. Your heating, your cooling, your fan speeds, your overclocks, your whatever, your temperature adjustments, all your shit is all on one dashboard, and it's really nice to control that in that way. So plus they make it so that you can connect remotely very easily, and they remove Windows, because actually Windows has closed my program twice. Since I've been running. I'm connecting to my rig. Yeah, Ben. Question. Is your oh, I think I'm connected here. Oh shoot, my bad. How many rigs do you have on your Hive OS? And do they charge that 3% fee? Do they charge that 3? What is this? Oh yeah, now you're telling me my password's wrong? The fuck? Please enter the password that is displayed on your partner's computer. What in the hell? I can't do that from here right now. Why do I have to do that? It's so fucking dumb. Okay, so how many computers do you have on the Hive, dude? And are you paying an extra 3% to that motherfucker for that? Because that's it's 3% they charge to be in their pool, but then they charge $3 per worker a month, which is nothing. Who cares? Whatever. So you're paying an extra 3%, or can you just pay like the per worker fee, per month fee, and then use a different pool altogether? Because I'm using like the flights. Like I set up the flights, but but I don't understand. I've seen a number of places where Hive said they're going to charge 3%. Yeah, the only problem with Windows is that also I got like Windows Update and automatic updates, and I don't want it to automatically update. You can't disable automatic Windows updates, so it restarts the computer, fucks everything up, blah blah blah. $3,200 for this one. I'm almost want to get this one for $3,200. If it was a good brand name, like I don't think I like PNY. I don't even know PNY very well. Got 6 on Hive and 7 on NiceHash. I tried NiceHash for a minute on my rig, and it acted so virusy. I had to get rid of it. It was like popping up. I couldn't get it to stop. I did Control-Alt-Delete, stopped it. It came back, went to the file, deleted it. It was still there. It was like in a hidden file. It was crazy. I couldn't get rid of NiceHash. I was like, fuck, I gotta get rid of this thing. And I just had to, and then I did. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that again. Reminded me of the 90s where you like close something and then it pops up. You close it, pops up, another one pops up, and they pop up faster than you can fucking close them. And it's like, Jesus Christ, I gotta get having one of those. Wouldn't mind having one of those at all. This is nice. 6 of these babies. You shitting me? Aces, Rogues, Streaks. I'll take 6 of those fucking babies. Oh, that was another feedback that I saw online, that they were saying the profitability was slightly lower on Hive OS than other ones too. Look at this. Man, I'm getting some wild fluctuations on this damn thing. Look at all the way down here at 126 hash rate. It just goes up from 170 down to 126, up to 160, down to 129, up to 174, down to 137. Is this normal amount of fluctuation on hash? Because that seems a little up and down. Guys, did you see my video yesterday about how to install Ravencoin mining on pretty much any computer? I have it running on my laptop that has like no processing power at all. Get myself a fresh little $20 a month profit. Yeah, but it's in Ravencoin, 137 of them in a month. Now if they went up to $100, I'll take it $13,000. It wouldn't, but that's, you know, they said that about Bitcoin 10 years ago, so. I like these cards. We're gonna be doing it on Sunday, Ben. Sunday. I don't know how to go live and do it on Sunday, but I can't go live on my phone. By the way, you can't go live on your phone on YouTube unless you have 1,000 subscribers. So I still need 1,000 subscribers. If anybody watches this, please subscribe so that I can get 1,000, so that I can live stream off my phone and I can just be like, "What's up, YouTubers?" But you know, just go off like some kind of a fucking idiot, and then you know, get all the likes, all the subs, all the hand jobs in the world. I want them all. The 3090s. How much did you buy 3090s for? Since I can't find them for less than $3,000. I mean, if you go on eBay, they go for $30,000 on eBay, you know. Did I say 30? I meant 3. Right? These will all go up over 3,000. Like this one goes up over 3. These will all go up over 3. This one's over 3. This one's at 35. All these over 3. All these will end over 3. $3,000. Like, you can't get a 3090. This actually is a really good deal. An EVGA for buy it now for 3,000. That's actually pretty nice. I haven't seen a lot of those. How many do they have? Just a 1. Yeah. If they had like 5 or 6, that'd be cool. You got a 3090 for 1,800? You must have got them over a year ago, huh? Haven't been that kind of price in a minute. I was thinking about building these and then just selling these, right? I build this, let's say, you know, I build a nice little frame, and this is a beautiful setup. It's nice and smooth. It's boxed in. It's all positioned nicely, okay? $6,000, right? Can you get this thing for less than $6,000? I would say so. These are only 1060s anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 7. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, this guy should have been able to make this for $5,000 and make $800 off of it. I would say, and I could produce these. I could mass produce these. What if I made one every day? Could I make $800 more a day? Would people want to buy that? How do I feel about the market correction? It's okay. I'm not a big fan. It's not my favorite. It's expected, and we'll bounce back from it for sure. Right here, I think that was the end of it. Right on the 2-hour scale, you got this bullish diversion, which is really nice. Okay, I have this and this just about the same. Yeah. Yep. Just about the same. 2 hours looking nicer. Oh my gosh, last time I looked at the 2 hour it was looking like shit. And now it's looking nicer. Oh no, the 1 hour is looking like shit though. Yeah. Sounds about right. Oh yeah. Yes. It's actually really good. Yeah, it's the time to get in right here, guys. It's on its way up. Buy this little dippy. You'd be lucky. Yeah, I would definitely actually. I don't know what I'm in and out of right now. I'm pretty sure I'm on a big Bitcoin long just because I didn't want to do too much day trading, but I also didn't want to miss out on this increase that I was going to see. Yeah, day's not bad. 4 hours slowing down. 2 hours looking terrible. And is this just a continuation? Is this just a continuation? Oh man, I didn't look at it like that. That'd be funny if it was just a continuation. I don't believe it is though. C 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8. Right about there. Okie dokie. I think maybe this is 22 hours. Okay. Oh, here we go. Hold on a second here. Huh. Well, there you go. Okay. Well, that's going to be my plan on. Apparently, this is ADA. I didn't know we were looking at ADA, but there you have it. Okay, don't invest in ADA right now. Don't listen to anything that I say. I thought I saw something at the doorway. Like a cat, but we don't have any cats. What's the volume of this? Is the volume bad? Huh. Dude, this totally matches too. Oh my gosh. The way this was shaping up, I was like, this is what's going to happen. I drew this before it even happened. I was like, Ethereum likes to do this. It has like this rounded and then a sharp little peak and then a downward. And then rounded, sharp peak downward, rounded, sharp peak downward. And that's like their thing. So they have this rounded peak downward. I wonder if we get this kind of thing. That would be funny. Huh. $42K, Jesus Christ. That's low. I wasn't expecting it to get that low. It's not at 42K. What are you talking about? It's not gonna, it's not. It's not going to 42K. What are you talking about? You made me fucking have a brain fart. Believing you talking about 42K? It's like, what are you talking about? That's not going to happen. Look at this. First of all, alright guys, look at this. Now look at this. This is the day chart. Look at this. This is the day chart on Bitcoin. Guys, this is one of the most amazing day charts you ever seen. Now, they've been talking about the last 2 days all over YouTube, maybe 3 days now. Big Boy's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it. Just FYI, I did mention it like 5-6 days ago before anybody was talking about it, where I said, look at the MACD right here. Look at this MACD. Look at this cross right here on the MA. Look at, we got the 1 day buy dot here. I was waiting for this. I was saying if this 1 day buy dot appeared, this would be it. With the MACD, with the MA cross here, in this way, you got a couple of bullish candles and the 1 day buy dot. And it's like, that's a guaranteed motherfucking bet. That's a guaranteed bet right there. And then look what happens. That makes no sense. Makes no sense that that would happen. So if we look at this and it's like, look at this shit. Dude, it's about to fucking explode. This is awesome. This is at 10 times. This is insane. Let's go. So what we found out, and BitBoy said it today, and I had been mentioning it a couple times in the last week. It seems to be on Market Cipher that right when you get the perfect entry point on Market Cipher, by all accounts, you get the perfect entry points on all of these metrics. Then dumps. Everyone jumps in because market cipher is perfect, and everyone jumps in. Then it dumps, and it makes no sense. Well, BitBoy says today on his live stream, and it's been bothering me ever since, he says the market makers and the billionaires and the hedge funds and all these fuck faces that got the money to fuck with the market, what they do is they have market cipher. They have market cipher, and they know that you're going to jump all in the perfect buy-in situation. And so what do you think they're going to do? They're going to take advantage of that. They know people are jumping in with longs. They know that people are jumping in with the longs and doing leverage. And they know that people are going in with leverage. And what do? They wreck us. They short it to trigger all of your shit. They short it. That's why it goes down magically when it's perfect. When you have a perfect entry point like this. This is your perfect entry point, and then this happens, and that's because the people that control the game, they know that that's the perfect spot too. And so what BitBoy was saying was, yeah, this blood diamond scares me too. What BitBoy was saying was that you have to find a new strategy. The people who control the game know the strategy now. They know market cipher. They know all the tricks that we're using to try to see if something's worth investing in. And now they're counter-investing us to take advantage, and they will do that. So you have to get a different strategy if you want to succeed. BitBoy was saying the same thing I told my wife a week ago. I said, I don't know what happened. For 6 weeks, I was over 90% correct on every trade. I was killing it. For 6 weeks, I doubled my money, and I was right 95% of the time. Then, at some point, there was no more of that. No more of that. Market Cipher doesn't do a good job anymore. Market Cipher, at some point, did a wonderful job of predicting trends that were emerging. Okay? If a trend begins to emerge, Cipher picks it up quickly, and then you can ride that trend. Now it doesn't. Now a strong upward trend with moving averages, volumes, price, everything can turn on a dime right when Market Cipher thinks it's going to go up the best. Why is it? And it's been a number of times. It's actually happened to me 2 or 3 times, and now I'm convinced. I waited for perfect entries on Market Cipher, and right when it was perfect, I would jump in with like 10 grand on 5 times leverage, and it would tank immediately the second that I did that, and it was for no reason. It was for no reason, and it was like, why is that happening? Oh wait, the bad guys. They figured it out. They know about Market Cipher. They know when exactly we're all going to jump in, and they can ruin all of our longs, all of our leveraged longs. They can ruin. They can trigger all of our stuff, and they'll knock you out. Anyway. We gotta change our strategy. We've got to change our strategy. You have to do average your buy-ins, guys. Average your buy-ins. Look, if you buy in, you don't have to go all in on a dip. Buy a little bit on your way down. Buy a little bit as you go down. And then as it goes up, you buy a little bit more. You just keep buying at regular paces. And then over time, your buy-in will be good. Like you buy in here, you buy in here. Hey, if you buy in here and you buy in here, that's a 44% difference. But every time you see a little down, like right now, Buy a little bit, you know. Don't go all in on one move. You'll get fucked. You'll get fucked. Take it from me. I've gone all in on one move, and every single time that I do it, I get fucked. I don't know why I even do it. I'm so fucking dumb now that I think about it. Can I get a like and a subscribe from anybody who went all in on a position that immediately dumped and fucked them right in their dumb ass? I like that one meme where there's like this guy who's got like this real Frankenstein face. Looks like a billionaire who's done too much plastic surgery, and the guy goes, "He bought," and then what does he say next? Dump it. Somebody sent this to me.
If you're looking for a...
Wait a minute. If I play this video probably won't even air. Fuck it. I'll do it.
CRM. Get Monday.com's flexible CRM solution. They can manage...
If I play someone else's video. This is me. Somebody sent this to me and it's me.
Yes.
Bogdanov, he did it.
He bought.
He went all in.
Dump it.
Dump it. He bought. Dump it. That's a video of me. Somebody sent that to me. This is the part right here.
Yes.
Hold on. You don't want to miss out. You don't want to miss out, right? So you're like, oh my god, no! No! Buy it. As soon as it clicks.
Yes.
Bogdanov, he did it.
He bought.
He bought?
He went all in.
Dump it.
Dump it. Did this happen to anybody else? Because this happened to me like 3 times. Oh shit. It did literally happen to me. Look at here. Watch. I can show you where that actually happened to me. Right here. This actually happened to me. Look at this. Look at this candle. Look at this motherfucking candle. Holy Jesus Christ. Dude, I lost $3,000 right here. If you look, it's a perfect buy, right? This was a really good buy for ADA, okay? Look at the situation. Look at the situation. And this is the 30-minute, by the way. Okay, let's look at it from here. No, wait a minute, right? Here. Okay. This is your situation. This is your situation, people. Now, you're looking at Market Cipher right now. This is the way it looked when I purchased, okay? This is the way it looked when I purchased. This looks perfect, right? Came down, came down, came down, came down, a big down, and it was a blow off bottom. This was a blow off bottom, okay? Now, look, then we had 2 hangmen We had two hangman, and if you look at the MACD, it's low and it's turning up and it's crossing right here. And we have a 30-minute buy dot here that's higher than this previous one. So it's like a confirmation of an upward trend. You reckon we will see 1300 this weekend, like a lot of people are saying? Nah. Nah. I don't know why everyone's being so pessimistic. I think everybody wants to see a bigger dip. I don't see why that would happen. We look strong on the daily charts on a number of the big, like Ethereum and Bitcoin look strong on the day charts. Okay, so you look at this. The MACD with moving averages looks good. The VMC Cipher B with divergences looks good. We're down in the red, looks good. All of this is a go. These are all good signs. Now, what happens next? Doo-doo. Whoa. Right here. This is what happens next. No. Guys, this is the 15-minute. This is the 15-minute. Look at this line. This whole thing came all the way down and back in 15 minutes. Guys, look. Look at this. Right here, it was at 95 cents. Right? ADA was at 95 cents, like it normally is. And in the course of 15 minutes, look what happened. It went down to 15 cents. And then back up to 95 cents. So it went from 95 cents to 15 cents, back to 95 cents in less than 15 minutes. In fact, it was much less time than that. Did I miss it? I think I missed it. I don't even want to look at it anymore. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is somebody dumped it and had a buyer set up. Okay? You can't have somebody dump this much money and then that much get bought back within 15 minutes. 5, 10, 15 minutes. Like you couldn't, let's say it was Bitcoin, right? And you lost 85% of your value in 15 minutes, and then you gained 85% of your value back in 15 minutes. You couldn't do that unless it was coordinated. And if it was coordinated, it was because they knew they would trigger all the stop losses and they would trigger all the leverages. At an 85% decrease, every single person who had a leverage on ADA at this moment was liquidated. If you had leverage on ADA, your position was 100% liquidated because it went down 85% in a moment. So I had about $3,000 in ADA on a leverage that should not have happened. So I lost that whole $3,000 position. It's actually just starting to want to turn back up here, boys. Hell yeah. Let's go. The 30 minutes looking like it's ready for a reversal. I'm pumped about that. Let's see what our position is. This guy says, I spent my retirement on Cardano at $1.30. Anyone know when it will go back up so I can sell and recoup my investment? Spend your retirement on Cardano. It's probably not the safest bet in the world. Looks like Bitcoin is rearing to turn back up again. That's cool. Ethereum is lagging behind a little bit, but it could turn up any moment as well. I've been not having these shows where I'm like excited and everything's popping and everything's cool and there's a lot of chat and people are doing tips and people are signing up for my Patreon and people are subbing to the channel, and it's, you know what happened? YouTube turned the algorithm off on my ass so hard. It's not even funny. When I was doing this channel to start, I was getting like over 200 people would just join the chat or just join and watch randomly live, like constantly. It was like over 200 people or more. It would just show up in droves. And now nobody is seeing it as an option to see, and I think YouTube has flagged me for probably for content. I would imagine they flagged me for swearing or some other things. I don't know, but this shit is not bro, hold it. What the fuck? And it's gone. Hold what? And what's gone? What's gone, Brandon? Another one bites the dust. I wish I could smoke. I miss it. I miss smoking so bad. I loved it. It was like a good friend. I didn't know how much I loved it until it was gone. Yeah, GG. You guys are fucking badass. You guys are fucking badass. What else? Oh shit, I had a list of other things I wanted to talk about. Okay. Oh wait, well I really actually talked about everything. I talked about using TeamViewer for remote access into my rig, which I couldn't show you guys because I would have to show like all of my access codes, and I was like, I'm not showing that. They buy a Bitcoin and he's like, and it's gone. Oh my god. How the billionaires know that market cipher is a thing and they're using it to fight us and take our money. I'm not joking. You guys think I'm joking? I'm not fucking joking. I'm not fucking joking. The market makers and the exchanges and the billionaires, they know about market cipher and they know what you're going to do before you do it, and they're betting against you for the win because we're still stupid enough to believe they don't know what we're doing. Okay, so there's no more making in December and in January and up until 2 weeks into February, you could have used market cipher to double, triple, quadruple your money, 10 times your money. If you were smart, you would have done it and it would have been done. But now, people know. Everyone knows about market cipher. Everybody knows about everybody. They know about BitBoy. They know about CryptoFace. Dude, do you think these market maker billionaires don't have people on staff whose entire job it is to look at what's happening on YouTube with BitBoy, CryptoFace, and other big YouTubers and use that information against them and us? Of course they will. Of course they will. Ancient Shoe, what up, man? I don't recognize the name, but thanks for stopping in, man. Smoking and fucking, it's trading. Oh, man, smoking and food. You eat something and then afterwards you have a smoke. Oh, it's the fucking best. Smoking after a meal, oh my God. I would pay for that. I would fucking pay for that. I would die for that. I would get lung cancer and die for that. If it wasn't for my kids, I only quit for them. I quit for them so that they could not be exposed to that and live a life free from that. And my family smoked. My parents smoked. My aunts and uncles smoked. All my older cousins smoked. I couldn't wait to fucking smoke. I was waiting. I didn't even wait. I started smoking 2 years before it was legal. I was smoking at 16. Daily. For 16 years after that. At least. Whew. Man, oh man. And then when I got old enough to drink and smoke with my family and play euchre, they all fucking quit. I was like, you sons of bitches. I've been waiting 15 years for this shit, and y'all stopped smoking and drinking and playing euchre. And now I'm old enough to do it, and y'all fucking quit? Fucking believable. Anyway. I smoked Marlboro Mild 100s. It's a nice, smooth menthol. Oh, God, they are so good. Wake up in the morning and smoke. Have some sex and some smoke. But the best one is after eating a meal. The COVID business has been booming. What's the COVID business? Everyone's at home smoking? Maybe. So anyway, I drank a couple of beers and now I'm out. Plus it's 11:10 and I'm starting to feel tired. And I haven't seen that I got any new subs, and YouTube has officially decided to fucking kick my ass. They literally will not let anybody watch my fucking show. I have to stop swearing. That's the fucking problem. I'm pretty sure that YouTube wants to fucking, tell me to fuck off, but I would just want to say, no, you. What do we got here? Bits be trippin'. 6900 XT rig built in ETH 1559 discussion. I haven't watched Bits be trippin', but I've been hearing that you should subscribe to them if you do mining, which I've started to do. So I'm gonna watch this video from Bits be trippin', and I'm gonna call it a night. I'm probably gonna wake up to. I'm already in a long on Bitcoin, and I'm not really trying to jump into any altcoins overnight while I'm sleeping. So I'm pretty much in a position that I want to be in right now. I'm feeling good about the 30-minute on BTC getting us through the night. I think we're going to rally tomorrow. I think tomorrow's going to be a good day. I think tomorrow's going to be a good day. Maybe we break. Maybe we break this. Maybe we break 52,000. That's a nice little, that's a nice little resistance area there. If we break through that tomorrow, that'll be cool. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got a lot to do tomorrow now that I think about it, so I better go to bed. I want to check you all out later. Peace.